All right, boys, I have a trades recap. I took a lot of trades today. I have these gloves on, by the way. It's for my dry skin because I have really bad dry skin. So that's besides the point. Anyway, I took four trades today. All of the trades that I took were decent. I would say actually good trades. And I'll get into it. I'm up around 1K on the day because I was able to understand exactly where the market wanted to go today, right? So that's besides the point. Okay, look, today I traded way pre-market, and honestly, I should not have done that. I'm not going to do that from now on. But the trades that I took were good trades regardless. But the timing was a little bad. I took it. The first trade was at 7:40 a.m. Second trade was at 8:45 a.m., which is better. Then the third was at 10:15, and then 11:15 around. So, yeah, I shouldn't have taken these two trades. I mean, honestly, the second one was good. It was also not too away from market open, but I'll just get into the recap. All right, I will not be trading 100. I will not be trading pre-market anymore. I mean, I have kind of done this before, I think, and it did screw me over. I don't think it's necessarily bad. I just don't think I should. I think I need to just set some freaking rules to just kind of give myself a little bit of restriction here. So I will not be trading at those times anymore. I will only be trading after market open. Okay, so coming into the day here, what I saw is that we are currently delivering from buy side liquidity. Okay, we have London session came up and swept out New York session highs. Okay, so yes, also did, but it was a little bit less clean. So automatically, when I got on the charts, I saw we're also now displacing. And what I saw is that we're delivering from buy side liquidity, and we're disrespecting bullish PD raise in the 15 minute, and we're respecting bearish PD raise. So my draw on liquidity is obviously going to be Asia lows. And what I see is okay, on the 15 minute, right, we sell off right here. What happens is we actually put in an SMT. The reason I like this SMT, I guess, a little bit more, or I don't even know what you call it, but the reason I like this SMT is because ES was inside of this 15 minute imbalance, right? And NQ wasn't. And then when you scale down to the 1 minute, that was the SMT. So ES tapped into the 15 minute, NQ did not because of the SMT, which is a good bearish confluence, right? So when I see that SMT get put in, I also see we have a low resistance sweep up here, and then we get the inversion to the downside, and then boom, I take the trade, runs through me. I thought it was going to be a simple continuation model because we're getting close to Asia lows, but I gotta remember, you could have been more patient. Like Ethan, when you're watching this, first of all, do not fucking trade at 7:40 a.m. All right, wait until market open. I've experimented with this before, and I lost one trade on doing this, but just set some fucking rules, bro. No more fucking trading pre-market, all right? Just trying to get that to my fucking head. Sorry for the swearing, bro. No more trading before 9:30 a.m. EST. All right. Now this setup was very clean, but okay. So we lost this trade, lost around $380 on this trade, and I was like, all right, maybe I just shouldn't have taken it. It was a little bit too early. So I'm waiting. I'm actually in the car driving to school at this time, and I'm just peeping the phone to see what the market's doing. Okay, and I see that we come up, and we create this 15 minute. I think. Let me check. Or sorry, okay, 5 minute. We put in this 5 minute SMT with ES taking out that high, right? With this right here. Okay. So automatically, okay, I see that now we have a little bit more structure put in. I still want to wait for some extra shit just for the continuation model to play out here, right? And what I see is that we get this 5 minute inversion to the downside, and I'm already, okay, that's great. SMT put in inversion to the downside. Asia lows are still resting below us. It looks like a very clean draw on liquidity for price to come towards. We're still delivering from buy side, yet to deliver to the objective, which is the sell side Asia lows. So we get the 5 minute inversion. I scale into the 1 minute time frame. I don't know if this will load. Now, keep in mind, I was driving, so it was a little difficult to watch the markets here. So if I was able to execute off of this 1 minute imbalance here, I would have, and it would have won the trade for me. But I pretty much was able to see this because I was driving. I was able to just see this. I saw we filled it nicely. I took the trade there, put stops right up here, take profit at Asia lows. Now, when we got right around, I think it was here. Yeah, right here, I moved my stop loss um, a little bit above this high, right, like right here. And that fucked me, right? Obviously, market open came, whipped me out of the trade to the tick, and then just like literally dumped right after that, like fully dumped in like 5 candles to my take profit, and it would have been a really nice trade, right? This is what put me on tilt. I really just should have stepped away at this point because I took 2 losses, right? This loss to me though, I was just thinking like, I saw it literally dump like this fucking candle right here. I saw this after I got whipped out, and I was just, my psychology was getting a little bit fucked, right? Because yesterday I had a bad day with psychologically, and then this, right, it just kind of fucked me, and then I got really, really emotional, and I got like, I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I wasn't that emotional. I just was like pretty fucking annoyed. But then I was patient from there. I was waiting. I was just watching the markets. I wasn't in the car anymore. And I saw we came down. We swept out Asia lows. Okay, and then we had a 10-minute inversion to the upside. We had a 15-minute break, market structure shift right here to the upside. We came down and filled this 1 minute, and then we inversed this 1 minute. So I was aligning everything very nicely. So I waited for a little bit of a rebalance. I literally bottom ticked it. I entered off of this right here, or maybe it's a little bit higher. I'm not even sure. And yeah, I went right to the London highs. Okay. Now, the reason I'm up so much is because what I've noticed is that when I'm taking a trade and the price is now getting very close to a significant draw on liquidity, like almost like my continuation model, I added size on right here. I added another couple contracts, and then obviously I just closed it all here, which ended up putting me a little bit more in the green because I was extremely confident this was going to get taken. So, and then the last trade I took was after we swept out London highs, all right? But what I really saw here is, okay, we're sweeping London highs. Besides that, what I saw, because at the time, well, this is an hourly high on ES, right? And we have this bearish SMT because if you go to ES, you will see within this candles that, right, ES actually took out this high. And this is also a 4-hour imbalance aligned with an hourly high with an SMT in the lower time frames. And I'm like, perfect. All right, we have a bigger time frame bearish SMT here. We go to the internal time frame, we go to the 5-minute time frame, and we have another SMT put in. Okay, and from there I'm on the 1 minute. And everything is looking good. Order flow is clear, and I'm pretty confident where we want to go. What do I see? I see a 1 minute imbalance, nicely respected after we had a CIC to the downside. We respected this 1 minute imbalance. Nice. I entered into that trade, literally just targeting low hanging fruit, and yeah, played out very nice. And again, when we got very close, I actually entered in. I think it was right around when we broke structure. I think it was like break when I broke. Yo, it's 10:09 for me. All right. When we broke structure right here, I entered in a little bit more size, and yeah, to take profit. So I would say today was I definitely overtraded today. Obviously, I'm holding myself accountable, but I think I was able to read the markets extremely, extremely well, and I was able to properly execute every single one of these trades. Now, the stop loss thing here obviously fucked me. This, honestly, if I won this trade, I would have probably I would have seen this obvious ass setup here. Like, this is A plus, like A plus plus. This, I would have taken this regardless, but I would have had a much, much better day if this stop out didn't happen, because I wouldn't have been, like, after I lost this, I was looking for a trade when market open came, right? I was looking for a trade, and you should never do that. This ended up playing out nicely, and I would have taken it even if I wasn't looking for a trade, because the market would have literally been screaming at me to take this, which was an A plus setup right here. So this trade, A plus. This trade, I would say, really good trade, but not amazing. And then this trade, obviously, not the best because of the timing and because of the overall structure is there's not much going on. I mean, we have some stuff, but it's just not clear and it's not enough, and it's especially for the time. Okay, so bad trade, decent trade, amazing trade, good trade. That's how I will sum up the day for me. Up around 2% on the day. Um, I mean, today was obvious. Today was very clear. I mean, there's so much opportunity to take a trade today. It's everywhere. I mean, the market was screaming at you today. I mean, if you fail to read exactly, or if you fail to read where price wanted to go today, then you need to do some more back testing. But today was obvious. I mean, even this trade was obvious, right? This would have been like a crazy ass trade, crazy risk reward, 2.63, which is really good. This would have been, I mean, I lost. This isn't a good trade, and then this was a 2.13. So realistically, like, bro, I really should have won this trade, and I don't really care about it that much, but like, I really should have won this trade, and I would have literally caught three, like, above 1 to 2 risk reward ratios in one day, which would have been a great day. But regardless, it was still a good day. I was able to read the market perfectly. Just should not have put like my stop loss here. There was no real good reason for that because I knew market open would have probably given a wick, which was a bad idea. I mean, it was a bad idea for me to do this because of how market open could wick me out easily. I probably should have given it a little bit more breathing room here. So yeah, other than that, not too bad. Right, delivering from buy side originally, sell off and disrespecting bullish PD raise. So drawn liquidity was Asia lows. Continuation model failed because of the timing and because of the structure, the limited amount of structure we had here. And then we ended up winning a bigger time from SMT, got the 5-minute inverse, much more clear. And then we ended up selling off, got stopped out. We ended up sweeping out Asia resistance lows, 10-minute inversion to the upside, which is just 2 5-minute inversions. And then we had a 15-minute market structure shift to the upside, which is amazing. And then we came down, we filled a 1-minute imbalance, and then we disrespected 1-minute imbalance, took the trade. So then we swept London highs, right? And then we put in a bigger time frame SMT because ES tapped into a 4-hour imbalance. That was aligned with the 1-hour high. Put in that bigger time frame SMT, put in this 5-minute SMT, 1-minute inverse, 1-minute CIC, and fair value get filled. Boom, took the trade, added size. I just yapped, but that is just sums up the trades that I took today and why I took them. Okay, so other than that, psychology has been iffy today. Iffy because of the fact that I should not have even been on the charts at this time. I thought that I should have been trading at this time because I thought I wasn't going to be able to trade in school today because I was going on college tour, but I was able to trade. So honestly, I shouldn't have been on the charts here. Shouldn't even have been on the charts here, and I would have hopped on at 9:30. I mean, I would have thought on like 9:15 anyways. But I mean, that pretty much sums up the day, man. I'll show you guys just so you don't think I'm, joking or lying. Sorry. Where would it be? All right. Well, that's besides the point. It's this right. This is my day. Right. It says I took 10 trades, and that's only because like there were a couple times where there's a lot of times where I had to like, well, for one, I added positioning sizing onto 2 of my trades, and I had to close out a couple trades because I was in the wrong contract sizing. So I didn't actually take 10 trades. I took 4. Okay. But besides that, like, it's a pretty good day. Able to read the markets perfectly. Over traded, which is bad, but learned something today. Ethan, when you watch back on this, the main thing you learned today: do not trade before 9:30 a.m. Yeah. Even though this trade was amazing right here, and I just had a silly stop loss wick out here. Even though this trade was amazing, it's still not optimal. Just set some fucking rules to yourself, bro. Do not trade before 9:30. Other than that, great day. So yeah, that pretty much sums up everything. Yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I will be posting a day in life soon. The thing is, if you guys watched my last trade recap, I said I'd be posting it today. I'm not. If you guys didn't, I mean, I actually didn't tell you guys, but yesterday was an awful day for me. I might still upload it. I'm not sure. It was just a really, really bad day, and it did not inspire me to upload that. So we'll see. I might end up uploading it. But other than that, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.